Rhino.
Okay, so first off, I've never had a beer by this company, so
Me either.
thank you very much.
I
Lord,
have,
for
and
bringing
I have
it.
had a couple.
Handshake on camera.
Yes, this is a beer I've always wanted to try. Well, not necessarily this beer, but this brewery. And I love sours. It's right from Belgium. It's Cantillon. Cantillon?
No, it's Cantillon.
It's Candaloon.
Candaloon?
Canyaloon?
Can-T-I-O-L-O-N?
Rosé De Gambrinus.
It's a loon.
There's a naked woman
Well,
sitting
bro.
on this guy's lap, and he's cupping one of her tits.
And that's a fantastic label. Please do the zoom in of beer guy reviews
And
there.
it's 5% alcohol by volume. Here
Do
you
the,
can
do the zoom in. I mean, that
Zoom in on this.
you might get not safe for work. That's 5 foot.
And they're actually, this is a variant of their label. I think one of the original labels on this one, they had her covered up in something. But either way,
You might have to do a zoom in.
Fantastic
for
stuff.
For your
Anyway,
oh, hold on. I'll bring it right up to the
okay,
camera.
let me bring it right up to the camera.
Here.
pretty awesome.
Woo!
JTV probably wants to see it too.
Hello, JTV.
I don't know if I'm on.
Boobs everywhere. And I'm not talking about the rhinos in mine. I'm talking about hers.
So anyway, now my complaint about this is it's one of these beers where first off it's in the fucking half fucking champagne bottle, so it's already hard to get the cap off.
What are you trying to say? Wells, bro?
Then you get the cap off, and look, there's a cork under it. Thank you so much for
But
that.
you know what? It made it bringing it home in my suitcase that much easier.
Yeah.
But we have this.
I feel like I something's going up somewhere to somebody. I don't even want to say because
Uh-oh.
it's inappropriate.
I don't even know if this will work because it has the fucking.
I should.
Oh, yeah. All day long.
Ah, yes.
What an efficient rhino.
I know my bottle openers. I bought 2 of those.
Ooh, yeah, the first time I ever came
And
out here.
Rosé De Gambrinus, all I know is it's raspberry.
Dude,
So it's
that-
a raspberry
See, this
sour.
is what kills me about wheat beers in America and in Canada, where you're like, oh, we added some raspberries or some cherries.
And they're
Very few-
golden?
Yeah, and they're golden and they're filtered
The raspberry wheat we
Yeah,
did from Wild Rose.
from Wild Rose. And
Where-
then you get a beer like Founders Rubaeus or something like that,
Oh.
where it's
fantastic,
Yeah.
big jammy beer.
and this is what I'm talking about when you're talking about, you said this is made with raspberries, or
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
At least that's what I think the translation of Gambrinus or Rosé or something is.
Why do you always seem to give me the extra?
Raspberry is framboise.
Yeah, from Ball.
From what?
So what is it,
Gambrinus?
cherry?
No, Crike is cherry. Gooseberries? I don't know.
Is obtained by macerating fresh raspberries in 2 years old lambic.
Okay,
So
so
it
it's
is
a
raspberry.
raspberry lamb.
I'm rock hard right now.
Well,
I'm not in yours, Ewart. I don't think anyone cares because I'm stupid, but whatever.
No one wants to see trolls.
No.
anyway,
Now you're not
that
in your
looks
own.
beautiful. But this is what I'm talking about, and we talk about it
Yeah.
all the time when
Yeah.
we pour a fucking golden.
This looks like a Bloody Mary.
It does.
When we hold it up to light, it does. Hold up the light. It looks like a Bloody Mary.
It's opaque. It's cloudy. It's a nice reddish color.
When someone
it had
tells
a
me
nice
they're-
pink head.
Exactly. When someone tells me
I
they're
have a nice
using
pink
raspberries, when someone tells me they're using raspberries, this is what I expect out of your beer.
Yeah.
This right here, not golden, not looking like Bud or something or a macro that's just like, whoa, you're using fake, then you're using artificial flavor.
Yep.
Oh my god! Oh
It-
my god! Oh my god!
Oh.
Holy shit! Wales Bro all night! Wales Bro all night!
Oh.
You know what? I'm getting 2 things here. I'm getting something great and I'm getting something
Yes.
horrible at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting raspberries and then balls.
Basically. Dirty.
I'm
old
getting.
balls.
I'm
Like what
gonna-
it smells like when I haven't changed my underwear in 4 or 5 days.
I haven't changed my over a couple days, but about 4 or 5 days. They're pushing the limits, bro.
Every once in a while, you don't have. a
I'm
pair of
getting
underwear
that,
to change it to.
This is the most contrasting aromatics that I've ever had. It's like, oh my god, raspberries balls. Like it just falls off the
I'd say
table.
more like dirty feet.
Yeah.
Raspberries and dirty feet.
Oh my god, it is. You know what it is?
You know what?
It's like someone who just
No,
ran
no,
like for
no,
a couple
no,
of
no.
miles.
Let's say
I
what it
figured
is.
it out. I figured it out.
It's pot.
Pot.
Do you guys not get that sort of pot-y?
I sort of get it, but see what's
that
clicking
pot
in
where
my
it's like
mind?
a base of like
What
that
I'm
is
getting
like
in my mind.
foully skunk, like just like right at the bottom, like oof.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're. I do see.
Raspberry,
Take care.
like,
No.
I'm, like a very raspberry perfumey pot.
I'm not gonna lie.
Here's where my
I-
paradigm is going because of my growing up. My mother had a basement hair salon. My bedroom was in the basement. This smells like perm chemicals to me.
Ooh.
Raspberry and perm chemicals.
All right, now when we're comparing the aroma of this beer
By the way, I
to
bought this in Amsterdam, so that's maybe why the pot reference.
yeah,
is
so
there,
we have
because-
pot.
and only because I smelt it a lot.
All right, so in order: balls, dirty feet, pot, hair chemicals,
Perm
And
chemicals.
hair perm chemicals.
all that with raspberries.
But that's the thing. It's like I get the raspberry first, and the raspberry just
Oh
like,
yeah, it's the
hello, I'm
underlying-
there, and
it's
then
the
all of a
underlying
sudden,
scent that is the not good scent.
yeah, and then
It's not the one that's hitting
Yeah.
you first.
and then the good scent is on the back end, which just sucks because it kind of lingers. That's the last thing you get on the aroma, and that sucks.
Anyway.
But like a lot of them, the smell is one thing. The taste is
Well, that's why we gotta
also
taste
much
it.
more. So
So
cheers.
I'm sure this is the first Cantillon review where someone has said it tastes, they smelled like balls or dirty feet or pot.
Oh,
Ooh. That wasn't what I expected.
not what I
Okay,
expected
wait a second.
at all.
Dude, I
At first, it's like, wow.
dude, hang on. I taste pot.
Do you?
I taste pot.
I taste skunk and funk and
Well, not pot, but yeah, the skunkiness, the dankiness that pot gives off.
yeah.
That was the first.
Exactly.
that was the first taste I
not the
got.
Mary Jane straight up
No.
smell, but is the other sort of
Yes.
earthy, sort of like off-putting.
And that's the thing about
Funky
you
stuff.
talk about marijuana, pot, whatever. It's earthy, so you can compare it to some of these aromas and flavors. But that's the first thing you get. The raspberry flavor is quite subdued, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, it
See,
is.
I don't find it quite subdued. I'm
You
finding
like
it
it?
very.
I don't
I'm finding
like
it
it.
there, but I'm finding it exactly like it's talking about. It's a macerated raspberry. It's tannins. It's the seeds. It's the taste you're getting.
Tannins for
Yes,
sure.
Yeah, it's the taste you're
That's a
getting
good
from
call.
a raspberry once it's getting old and it's gotten soft and it's starting to eat itself. It's starting to macerate itself in the raspberry pint container.
When was this bottled? September 3rd of 2013, so it's only a couple months old.
But that's what I'm getting. I'm getting what
But-
raspberries
but in the
become once they start getting soft and gross. If you still eat them, because I'm stupid. I paid a big money on my raspberry. I'm
Yeah,
gonna eat it.
I can't say
No.
I haven't. I can't say I have eaten.
But that's what it's
like,
reminding me of is sorry,
Raspberries that are
pure
going bad.
macerated raspberries. I mean, that's exactly what I'm getting off of this. I'm getting what it says it is. I'm getting a taste that makes me think that I should have the little black seed stuck in my teeth.
You say that. Actually got that from the raspberry wheat from Wild Rose. It was very seedy. Somehow they got the aroma and the flavor authentic to like the actual seeds of a raspberry. This one, I am getting the raspberry. For me, it's subdued. I'm getting that funkiness up front. There is a nice tartness in there. The beer is drying. It's not bad. I'm like I can drink this. It's fine. But everything that based on the smell, it was like the raspberries up front. And for me, again, I am not.
Taste is something I've ate before. That very first taste, the dank pot taste that he was
Yeah.
talking about. I've ate a food that tastes just like it. I just can't pinpoint it.
The
I've eaten a
hype.
lot of food.
The hype.
Is that what you're tasting? The hype?
No, not the hype. Not tasting the hype. But these guys, everybody chases them down and hunts them down. They love to drink sours from Belgium. Is it what you anticipate? Is it what you expected for what these guys, what they put into getting these beers?
No,
Exactly.
I will say for
I
me,
would
neither.
rather the Russian River,
Me
the
too.
one we just did, the consecration.
I will
I'm
say
glad we did these back to back
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
to me they're very stark differences and they're very different styles.
well, what? But that's an American wild ale. What's this? I mean, because they have to call
That's
American.
a lambic.
It's a
They
lambic.
can't call it lambic. I understand.
But the people who like these typically like those. I
Yeah.
mean, they're all in the same family. While they're very, very different. I think when you got your IPAs, you got your big stouts, and you got your sours, and all these things sort of fall into those categories.
I will
You
say
can narrow it down and get like really start getting your
into
branches.
specifics, yeah,
Yeah,
but it's the
yeah,
sour
but-
at the end of the day. For me, I would say take my opinion with a grain of salt, which I'm sure everyone does when it comes to any of our reviews, because for just beer tubers that talk shit, well, you're beer tubers, I'm just kind of a troll. At the end of the day, though, I haven't had a lot of sours. Maybe I'm not fully integrated into the whole style because I maybe haven't been able to sample a lot. At the end of the day, though, it's like what you said. We had just had consecration. I thought that was an amazing sour. I could drink that all the time. This, maybe it hits the stylistic points like you said. Like it's what it says it is. It is. But is it good for me? It's good. Is it great? It's not great. I could drink it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it for me. But at the same time, like, would I go and pay $30 a bottle? Would I pay $20 a bottle? Would I trade fucking a bunch of shit for it? No. And maybe that's not because I don't have a full appreciation of the style yet.
Well, you can say that with this beer anyway. I mean, there's nothing to say that there isn't one of these beers that are amazing. Mm-hmm. This is one example from the brewery. It's the only example we have to rate from.
True.
But this example makes me not want to chase the other ones.
No.
If I find a way to get the other ones
you know
for
what?
the right amount,
The Creek,
I'll
say, is a step up from this one. I enjoyed the Creek compared to this.
What I will say though, when it comes to these type of beers, the sours and the lambics and whatnot, I can understand why people cream their pants. I can understand I can understand why someone who is a huge sour head, or someone that appreciates the lambics and the guzas and all that stuff, I can see why they would seek this out. Because if you're looking for something that has that funkiness, that weird dank earthiness, and then you get the raspberry flavor, I can see how you can just be like, wow, this is amazing. For me personally, probably 3.5, 3.75 range for me. I'm probably gonna go 3.75. Doesn't touch the 4 range. 3.75 out of 5, 7.5. It's good. I would seek it out if it was available at any time to me, and it wasn't ridiculous. You're
It's fine. We got your rating.
Yeah, whatever. 3.75. So 7.5 on yours. Yeah.
I like it. I really do like it. I still can't pinpoint what that taste is. There is a food I've ate that's exactly the taste
Have
of.
you eaten?
That I've ate.
That you've eaten?
That I've ate.
Fuck it.
You. I'm going to
Fucking
speak with my
Neanderthal.
horrible Neanderthal grammar. I'm okay with that. I'd give it a 7. I mean, it's something that I might pick up again sometime in the future because it's not bad, but it's not something I would ever go out of my way to get.
And I was gonna say when you said 3.5, 3.75, yeah, more on 3.5 for me.
3.75. You said
3.5. 3.5. It's nice. Actually, typically with some of these, the smell, it's off-putting, and then I enjoy the flavor. This is the opposite for me.
I think the smell was a lot better than the actual taste.
Which is funny because of the things we talked about. On the
Yeah, but the thing is, you actually got the real raspberries and that dankness, that pot, that balls, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't off-putting. It was there, and it was like, ooh. But then you get the taste, and it's just like,
People like this. Well, first of all, because they're uber hipsters, right? They're the niche.
We're just regular hipsters.
They're the niche of niches, right? It's like a foodie beer. There's a lot. It's very complex. There's a lot going on, and there's all
it
these.
takes a very long time to make.
It takes a long time to make. It takes a long time to sort of you could dissect this a million ways, and appreciate different things. And there's certain things that even in certain foods, like that's kind of off-putting, but because
what it
this
is,
it works.
Every single batch of this you got, and if you bought another bottle of this next year, it would probably be completely different.
And the key thing,
it's all wild. You're never going to know what it's going to turn out.
And the key thing is everyone's palate's different. There's people that will just maybe they don't get the characters, or maybe that danky pot characteristics is like some kind of tartness that they're or dankiness that they enjoy and we don't. And that's where you always say subjective. All beer is subjective, and it really is. It's like one thing that I hate, you might love, vice versa. We both might love it. We all might like. It's like that's why these reviews are awesome, and I love doing them. But like, if anyone takes our word as anything more than just like amateur novice guys that I know you've reviewed 3,000, but at the same time we're not sitting here going, oh yeah, we're some special. We're just fucking guys that just enjoy trying different beers.
The label's awesome.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, whatever. It's for me 3.75, 3.5 for you guys. Well, 7 out of 10, 3.5. It's
so
just like, come on.
For the Rhino
7 out of 10.
it's 2 7s and a 7.5.
Yep.
For the strangebrewsings, it's 2 3.5s and a
And if
3.75.
anybody wants to troll us on the Rhino's channel, understand that. We understand that this is a highly sought after beer. There's a lot of people that love it. For us and our palates and what we think, we're thinking it's a good beer, but nothing special. That's what we think.
They are an acquired taste. You don't just walk in and start loving sours.
But at the same time, I always say that about beer. Beer isn't an acquired taste. I used to hate beer. I got into craft beer, and I'm like, oh, I can find this I like. Anything's acquired taste for the most part. But sours are in the level. Like sours, IPAs, Imperial Stouts. Those are acquired tastes because they have big, bold flavors. So not everyone's going to love them. You can't just throw that on the table and be like, everyone's going to love that. not going to work that way.
Exactly.
But yeah, anyway, 3.5 out of 5, 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 3.5 out of 5, 3.75 out of 5, 7.5 out of 10. I'm glad I got the math right. Albino Rhino beer review. He's pissed. He's not really pissed. Whatever. It's Cantillon. Thank you, Ewart. Appreciate it, sir.
All right.
Awesome time. I keep on talking. I don't know why.